Sagittarius, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person you were thinking about when you clicked on this video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. And if you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so that you're notified when future videos are released. Today we are going to look at some tarot cards. I have some oracle cards, and then at the end we're going to look at some personal messages. Now, keep in mind that this is just a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. And if you feel that any roles need to be reversed, then by all means, flip them. All right, well, the very first cards that we have here are the Six of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Page of Swords. And so right away, what I can see is that this individual that you're thinking about is somebody that very much is able to give equally to this situation. They're very grateful for what you guys have together. They are able to be very balanced. They're not somebody that just takes and never gives. They could be a very charitable person. They're definitely very supportive to you. And then with the King of Swords, this is also somebody that's very structured, right? This is somebody that has a lot of integrity. You know, they keep their cool when they need to. They're very much like a leader, right? When we think of the King of Swords, this is somebody that, you know, can appear... they can intimidate individuals, right? They're very structured, very logical. They definitely are very intelligent. They think about things very clearly. And with the Page of Swords, you know, this is all about having very good communication with this person, or wanting to have a lot of communication with this person. Maybe you're very curious about them, or they're very curious about you. They're a very talkative person. They're very chatty. And they're very honest. You know, I would watch out, though. This person can, you know, get involved with a little bit of, you know, some gossip or whatever. They might always have the tea. They're very chatty, but this person is very honest in the way in which they approach things. They don't mind speaking their mind. They might be somebody that speaks on a big level or a big platform. All right, and then we have the Judgment card. So this is all about, if it's not about forgiveness, if that's not a case with this situation with you guys, then it's all about this person making you feel very renewed, very much somebody that puts you into a lot of reflection, self-reflection, thinking about the things that have gone on in your life, and you're very much having an awakening, or this person is having an awakening, or maybe the both of you are. But this person may be kind of waking you up, and really having you make decisions that maybe you wouldn't have made previously, like pushing you a little bit. You're still trying to learn from the past, right? With the Eight of Cups here, right? With the Eight of Cups, when we look at that, this is kind of about trying to move on, trying to learn from the past, but also being withdrawn. So you may be, you know, withdrawn, just trying to learn what it is that you need to learn from the things that you've gone through in love, in life, in whatever cases, right? But this, you can see that this guy's sitting back and he's got a book and he's kind of like contemplating, thinking. He's got all the cups in front of him. He's like, I'm trying to figure out, you know, what it is that I needed to learn from this. All right, reflecting. That's what the Judgment card's all about. And then you get the Eight of Cups right after it, where you got this guy that's looking highly focused, thinking about whatever he's read in this book of life. All right. Okay. All right, we got the World, I'm sorry, not the World. I always say that. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, right? And when we talk about the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, we're talking about feeling very stuck. You or your individual may feel stuck, may feel like luck just has not turned in your favor. You know, when we look at the card in the upright, you can see that the person on the top is looking pretty happy. But then when in the reverse, look at the person on the top now. Looking depressed, sad. Like, I'm just sad that I'm here. I just feel like luck is never on my side. You know, looking very depressed. So this could be you or your person that's feeling like, you know, things just don't happen for me. Like the luck is just not on my side, you know. All right, and then we got the Hermit card, and it kind of came out sideways. So it feels to me that you may be kind of going back and forth, retreating, not retreating, holding back, not holding back, looking within, not looking within, and just kind of going back and forth. But I would say the Hermit card is a good card to come out, because it's all about learning, like going within to learn what it is that you need to learn about the things that you've been through in this life. You just may be kind of going back and forth about that. You know, one minute you're focused on learning. The next minute you're like, screw that. You know, screw everybody in the past. And the next minute you're like, well, let me figure out why this happened. Oh, screw everybody, you know. And so it's kind of back and forth. But I would say going into hermit mode, doing self-reflection is definitely needed. especially when the wheel is turned in not so much your favor, right? When the wheel turns upside down, it feels very much like you feel unlucky, that things just are not coming, like the world is against you almost. When's it going to turn back in your favor? All right, and then we have the Six of Cups. So when we see the Six of Cups, this is all about, this could be somebody that you've known since you were a child, or somebody that you've known for a very, very long time. But it's all about wanting to come together with this person. You or this person very much has great memories, very nostalgic memories when you guys think about each other. Just good memories, you know, wanting to make new memories together because the memories are so good. And the one thing that I like about this card is you see kind of like this child, right? It's almost like this person gives you like a youthful energy, where you start to see things in a more innocent way. And I just think that's beautiful, because the truth of the matter is that, you know, it's very hard when you go through pain to actually feel that renewal feeling again. And it looks like this person may give you that renewal feeling. All right, and then we get the Death card in the reverse, and this feels very much like a stagnancy, like you maybe standing still, focusing a little bit too much on the losses of your life, the things that you don't have versus the things that you do. And so when we look at this, you can see, you know, in the upright, when we go ahead and deal with the loss, right, or death, and it doesn't mean like physical death, it's just the way the card is portrayed, but when we deal with the losses in our life and we face it head on, then we're able to go ahead and deal with the emotions. But when it's in the upright, it's like we're kind of like ignoring the fact that certain things are over, or ignoring the understanding of why certain things are over. All right, and then we have the Three of Cups. I'm sorry, the Three of Cups is all about coming together, having a good time. Maybe you and this person have a really good time when you're together. Maybe you like to tip back the drinks a little bit when you're together. But this is all about having very good friendships, celebrating together, a support system. So this may be just this person, or you may have a good support system around you where individuals, you know, really are there for you to help you whenever you do need that help. And then we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. And when we talk about that, this is all about, you know, not really, okay, let's just look at it in the upright first. You can see this individual has some instruments. They're kind of stepping across the pentacles, right? The money. In the reverse, this is saying that you're not utilizing your skills to the best way to where you could actually make money for yourself, right? You have some skill, some ability that you have that you are not working towards, and so you're not profiting from it, is really what this card is demonstrating. So really focusing on what it is that, I mean, what are you good at? You know, what are you good at, so that you can really go down a venture down that path and you can make some money from it. All right, we got the Five of Cups in the reverse, and this is great that it's in the reverse, because the Five of Cups in the upright is really focusing on the losses, focusing on the past, focusing on the pain, depression. And when we have it in the reverse, this is all about coming out of the depression, right? Trying to recover, trying to learn, trying to heal. And that's beautiful. All right, when we get the Seven of Cups, right? The Seven of Cups is all about having commitment issues, maybe way too many choices in front of you. You can see that they're looking up and they're like, oh, look at that one over there. It's got wings. This one up here doesn't. This one over here. So you may have a lot of options, or just very non-committal, or this is your person. Take it as it resonates. Oh, and we get the Two of Pentacles, but the Two of Pentacles is in the reverse. And so when we look at that, this is all about an inability to commit, right? Commitment issues, or maybe even just feeling very overwhelmed, struggling, right? When we look at it in the upright, you can see that they're balancing their money very well. But in the reverse, there's some imbalance, whether it be financially, or there's just some commitment issues. Somebody is very fearful of commitment, a commitment phobe, you or your person. All right, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. And when we talk about the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, this is all about feeling very lonely, maybe even having family conflicts or conflicts within your family. But it's also just an upheaval in your finances as well. And so, you know, not having that new beginning. But the great thing about this card is it came out simultaneously with the Magician card. And the Magician card is all about manifesting, creating, right? And being inspired to create. You can see that he's got an infinity symbol over his head. He's got a sword raised up or some kind of light raised up. And that's really pulling in your higher power. What is it that you're good at and going towards it so that you can flip this Ace of Pentacles around and it can be a new beginning when it comes to finances. So beautiful card to follow such a rough card because the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse can signify financial hardship, but you're working on changing that. And if you're not, then this card is significant on working to change it. This could be you or your person. Again, I want you to just take it as it resonates. Let's get some of these cards. Let's see if we get any different messages for you. Did we already have this one? I don't think so. Okay, maybe I'm just making it up in my head. All right, this is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is all about moving forward. Moving forward, taking control of your life, becoming a leader of your own life and moving forward. Making sure that you're learning from the past, so that you can change that wheel of fortune that turned in the reverse for you. You can flip that back around. We have the Five of Wands. Now, this is all about, it can be ego driven. You know, maybe you're dealing with people that you have a lot of disputes with because of their ego, because of their pride. But you can see that this person's got a bat raised. They're like, I dare you. I dare you to say something. So you may be dealing with some people that are really pushing you in a lot of different ways. And then we have the King of Wands in the reverse. And this is all about, you know, somebody with a bad temper. So you may be dealing with somebody with a bad temper. This person you're dealing with may have a bad temper. But this is really, with it being in the reverse, this is about somebody that's kind of a bully. And so, you know, take that as it resonates. If you have somebody in your life that's kind of bullyish, you know, is this person holding you up from your growth, your development? I know the person that we were talking about in the very beginning, this person very much equally gives to this situation. As I was doing that, the Judgment card comes out. This person is very fair, balanced, right? This person definitely knows how to forgive. They definitely know how to evaluate themselves. And this card is cautioning you or this individual to continue to do that self-evaluation. I couldn't get the words out. But definitely making sure that we're being fair in the situations that we deal with in our lives. You know, the interesting thing about this card is that the person is standing on a grave, right? And looking off. And so it's really about putting the past behind you and being fair with the people currently. And when you look at that, right, there's a heart and something else. I don't know what's on the other side, but there's a heart in one of those scales. And it's all about, you know, not bringing, you know, okay, if somebody did you wrong in the past, not making other people be responsible for healing that wound when it's really your wound to heal is really what I'm saying about that card. Okay, so it looks like you and this person get along great. You have a great time when you are together. You're having an awakening about this person, or they're having an awakening about you, that this is a very equal give and take situation. But somebody's still learning from the past. Somebody's still hurting from the past. Somebody has not quite let the death of certain situations or, you know, people, places, and things that have been put to rest. Somebody hasn't put it to rest. And there's a lot of great memories here, a lot of nostalgia, a lot of renewal that this person brings to your life or you bring to their life. It says calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. You know, this person and you feel very connected. It may be somebody that you feel like you kind of called in. Like, wow, this person kind of checks all the boxes off. Or, you know, you're still trying to wrap your head around, you know, what this person really is to you, and you're seeing that the connection is very strong, or this person is seeing that with you. And this says flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. You can see, oh, you guys might flirt a lot with each other. They may flirt with you because you're very connected. It may be a really cute, flirty thing that you guys do with each other. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Like, what? Okay. Romance of a lifetime. All I know is the very first card they hit is equal give and take. And that's all you can really ask for in a relationship. It's just equal give and take. All right, and then we have wedding. This situation involves marriage. It was in the reverse. Why? Because, child, we got so many cards about somebody being afraid of commitment. Who's going to get married? There's no cards here that indicate marriage because somebody is absolutely fearful of commitment. But there's definitely a good bond here. All right, this says not enough. It's in the reverse because this is enough. This person fulfills you and you fulfill them. You know, this is not a one-sided situation. This is an equal give and take situation. It's just enough to filleth the cup up. All right, we got palm tree. You or this person may live where there's palm trees, but the truth of the matter is when I see this card, boom, I think of stability. I think of how many storms the palm trees have survived, how many hurricanes they have survived, and they still keep growing. They might have had a couple palms thrown off of them, but they still keep growing and they still keep standing. I even see palm trees, you know, that are hanging sideways. They still are hanging on, even though they're like sideways. And then we got love. I mean, do we need to say anything else more about love? Love? Okay, unconditional love. This also can represent self-love, something you or this person may need to do or is doing very well. Take it as it resonates. I don't know. We got calling in the soulmate. We got the love card. We got the Six of Pentacles at the very beginning of the reading. We got keys on a ring in the reverse. So this is like, you're not anybody's third option, right? This is somebody that has not put you as a key on their ring. This is somebody that puts you very much as forefront. You're on the ring all by yourself with this person, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. You're not caught in a trap of multiple people, third parties, things like that. As soon as I'm going to tell you how funny this was, what just happened. So the I like you card popped out, right? As soon as my eyes caught that card, the entire deck just fell apart. And I think it's funny because somebody is highly afraid of commitment and vulnerability in love. And so it's like as soon as I was about to say they like you, it was like all the cards just went crazy, like block it, don't tell them, but they really like you. And it's really good because you get the love card and you have the I like you card. And it's really important because sometimes we can get infatuated and think that we are in love, but we don't even like the person. And so this is really good that this person really likes you or you really like them, and there's definitely love. Or you can take this as one person is definitely feeling the love and one person is just barely getting to the I like you. I can admit that I like you, but I can't go all the way to say I love you yet. But there's one person that may be feeling that love and one person that's like, I'm getting there. I like you, but I'm getting there because they're so afraid of commitment. All right. I love the reading. Let's get a dream oracle for you. Matter of fact, I will get two since we have some confusion with loving and liking, and maybe it's not confusion. Maybe that's just, hey, I like you and I love you, or maybe it's a little bit of a difference. Okay. Take one from the top and one from the bottom. Let me just split them. All right, we got number 27. Flip it upside down. Question your beliefs. This is really good because you can see that she's kind of wading into this pool of light, right? And this is all about really looking into your inner soul, inner guidance, and really questioning what it is that you truly do believe. If you are the person that is afraid of commitment, afraid of intimacy, afraid of love, really question why. Flip it around and say, what if I wasn't afraid? What would that open me up to? What would I be able to see then, right? You know, she's looking into that light and being able to see all kinds of things. So if you change your view, change your beliefs, you might actually have a whole brand new door open for you. And then we have number 5, one with the sun, be the light. Okay, this is all about, you know, coming out of the darkness. If you're in a place of sadness, right? We get this card in the reverse, right? In the upright, that's sadness. It's all about looking at the cups that have spilled. But in the reverse, you're healing. And so this card is just reiterating that, you know, become the lighter side of you. Let go of the dark thoughts, the dark feelings, the dark past, the dark pain of the past. All right, you got to be able to do your shadow work, heal. All right, let's get a Fairy Temple Oracle card. And I'm going to get 2 of these as well. It's a beautiful reading, so why not? All right, the very first card that came is Legacy, Trust, Inspire, and Fulfill. And when I see this, you know, this is all about trusting yourself, listening to yourself. Where is it pulling you? Where is it guiding you? Where are you going to grow? Where are you going to be bountiful, right? And so that's all about setting your legacy. What are you going to leave behind? You know, when you leave this world, you know, what are you leaving behind? Are you leaving behind money? Are you leaving behind your thoughts, the way that you carried yourself? What is it? You know, make sure that you're really focusing on what it is that's going to help you to grow. And then we have pleasure, delight, embrace, and open. And this is really, you know, you could take this card many different ways, but the way that I see it is really delighting in growth, but also understanding to take the time to smell the roses, right? Enjoying every single moment instead of focusing on anything of the past, making sure that you're focusing on the beauty that's all around you right now. This may be about getting back into nature. Maybe you're gardening, or you're a gardener of some sort, but this is really just, what is it that pleases you? Doing things that make you happy. Doing things that make you feel like you're growing and that you're being uplifted. That's really what that's all about. All right, let's get some personal messages just to these cards. Is there any other messages before we move on to your poem? Let's see. I'm just going to take them all and we'll read through them. Let's see what they say. Okay, this says take a chance. I don't know what chance it is, but you could feel that. This says be a little selfish right now. This goes right back to, you know, doing your shadow work, going within and learning the lessons that you need to learn so that you can heal. This says take a vacation. You might need a vacation. It says a loved one from the other side is protecting you. Smile through the pain and you are rewarded for your strength. And so you might be going through a bit of a tough time right now, but it will definitely come back. We have eyes of love. So somebody's got love in their eyes. They're seeing you and they're loving you, or vice versa. It doesn't matter if others believe in you. Do you believe in you? This says they never cared. Maybe this is what you feel, that the people in your past never cared about you. Take that as it resonates. It's hard to tell the mind to stop loving when the heart still does. This is just another card about not being healed from the past. Heart situations or love situations that you've been through, either your person or you. This would apply to. All right, let's get a poem for you, or for this reading. All right, number 21, ecstasy. Enjoying the every now and then shots of dirty thoughts. As I sip on your seduction, your ecstasy once again has me caught. Ow. Let me tell you something. This person really, really turns you on, or vice versa. You feel very much in ecstasy with this person. You feel almost high, or this person feels almost high when they are with you. They feel very much like you're seducing them, or vice versa. All right, if this person could say anything to you, I mean anything, with no pride, no ego, no fear, none of that, what would they say? All right, let's get some direct messages from your person, the person you were thinking about, this person with the 6 of Pentacles starting off, this person that gives equal to this situation, this very structured person. What would they say to you? Let's get a couple of them. There's so many that came out. Let's just get a couple more. All right, I'm going to tell you that it's not the person that you're thinking about that's the commitment phobe, and you're going to see very much so. I think you are the commitment phobe that I speak about, because, wow, I'm going to read you what these say. Like I said, take it as it resonates, but I don't think this person is afraid of the commitment with you. We'll just say that. I think you are. All right, well, that just sealed it right with that last one. It says, I'm in love with you. I'm sorry for my harsh words. Free to be me, meaning that they're free to be themselves around you. I dream about you. So this person may be dreaming about you. I just thought of that song anyways. You aren't there for me. So this person may feel like you're not showing up the same way they are. I never expected to fall in love, but I'm so glad I did. Open your heart. I want it all with you. What have you done for me lately? I need you. Every second, every minute, every day, I want forever with you. And the last one, in love. Anyways, I know that this is a love reading, but wow. So first of all, I'm just here to let you know, in case this person hasn't told you, that I think they might be in love with you. And I think that they definitely see that you are very cautious with your heart. Very standoffish, very much like, I like you, but they coming in with all the love. And, whew, all right. Let's move on to career and finance. I know this is a love reading, but I want to end with some career and finance personal messages for you. Let's see if we have any more. All I'm going to say is, take what resonates with this reading. I'm not going to reiterate anything else. That's funny. Very much two different dynamics, but a very strong connection nonetheless. Even if it's just a friendship, it's very strong. Like a palm tree. Ooh. Okay, well, get a couple more for your career finance advice or messages. All right. Let's read through them and see what it is. First one says, is your resume in order? You may need to work on your resume. Why? Because you got new jobs showing up. Possibly a new job. Luck is in your favor. That's beautiful. Because it doesn't feel lucky with this card that showed up, right? With that Wheel of Fortune being in the reverse. This says a boss or a bully. So you're dealing with a boss that's kind of a bully too. This says you gave up too soon. I don't know what you gave up on. Maybe you gave up on a goal or a dream that you had. Maybe it's time to refocus back on that. We got gossip. Stay away from it, I can promise you. It says, do they appreciate what you do? Do they? At your job? Do they appreciate what you do? Listen, you're going to have to steer clear of petty gossip. All right? Stay away from the gossip. Listen to your intuition. What's it telling you about where you are right now in your career and your finances? Oh my gosh, another one. Don't participate in the petty. Stay away from the petty crap at work. Stay away from the water cooler conversations. Oh my gosh, don't give up. You are so close. What are you so close to? It says behave as if you already have the job you want. If you want to be a leader, behave as such. All right, well, this is your reading. Please make sure to come back and check me out again.